Hello there, how are you?
I'm good. Hello there to
And
you.
hello, how are you, good people? And thank you so much for joining us yet again in this beautiful show.
Another episode of Daddy Daughter
Conversation. And the channel is what? Ember and
Lulu
Show. Thank you so much for those who have subscribed. You have taken us far. Right now we are headed to 1,000.
Another mental health matters video.
Yeah, this of course March is mental health month, so we are talking about so many things that are affecting and related to mental health, and today we are here to talk about another how-to video. And today we are talking about how to do it.
How to deal with anxiety.
Yeah, how to manage anxiety. Many of us find ourselves having to deal with anxiety, and maybe you have had situations where at times you have to deal with anxiety caused by different things. For example,
Testing.
yeah, testing anxiety,
Uncomfortable situation.
uncomfortable situations, maybe you don't know what's gonna happen to you tomorrow, so you become anxious.
Phobias.
Yeah, you may sometimes have to deal with phobias. Maybe some people crowds, sometimes you become
Claustrophobic.
claustrophobic, or maybe sometimes you develop social phobia. Those are types of anxiety causing situations. So we just want to give you some tips on how to deal with it in case you find yourself
Having to deal with it.
having to deal with anxiety, or you feel anxious. And of course we just want to give you some tips for you to deal with anxiety, especially for students. You could be having testing anxiety, and when that happens, sometimes you might find yourself flopping.
No.
Yeah, flopping because
Like a fish that can't swim.
yeah, you get down and you're not able to swim hard. So if you are that person, stay right in to deal
With
with
anxiety.
anxiety.
So I'm gonna give you guys 6 steps.
6 steps.
And the first step is to breathe.
Breathe.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you're getting into a place where you're feeling anxious, it's breathing is about relaxation. It's about getting yourself down to relax. First of all, when you get yourself into anxiety-causing situation.
Yeah, and like remember last week when we talked about breathing, how it's going to be really important. It's good to breathe, like in anxiety situations, in angry situations, in really happy situations, even in really calming situations. It's good to breathe. So one of my methods that I usually do is first take a sip of water, then swallow it down, and then take a deep breath in, out.
Yeah.
And you should eventually feel a very calming sense, which I usually do.
Yeah.
And what are your favorite forms to breathe, Dad?
Yeah, you just count 1 to 10. It makes you breathe slowly, and it has to be down in your stomach. Breathe from your stomach, so that helps you in the relaxation. So it's breathing to help you calm down. It's supposed to help you calm down, get the oxygen into your system nicely, and help your brain to calm down. Because anxiety causing situation, you're really experiencing a sense of agitation. So you need to bring that down. So that is number 1. Number 2.
Number 2, yourself to admit that you're anxious.
Yeah, first of all, I appreciate that I'm having this anxiety. Yeah, because if you sometimes we want to mask it.
It can end up bottling up, and like even like how you put like a balloon in helium. So imagine that helium is the anxiety, and the balloon is your brain. As you keep on going through this whole, keep on bottling up all your anxiety, all your fears, it eventually turns into this big monstrous thing that eventually could have been really easy to sort with, but like as it continues to continue bloating yourself up, you keep on like harming yourself even more.
Yeah.
So it's good to admit to yourself like, hey, I am feeling anxious, or I am feeling this feeling, and it's completely okay.
Yeah, you could be having that anxiety, so you need to appreciate that, hey, I'm having anxiety and I need to deal with it. So relax, know that, okay, fine, I'm having this anxiety situation causing me fear, or I have to deal with it. Because in any situation, you have first of all to accept that I need to deal with it. Because if you don't accept that you need to deal with it and identify it, it will be so hard for you to handle it. Yes, and number 3?
Challenge your thoughts.
Challenge your thoughts. How do you do that, baby?
So, when you're anxiety, as an overthinker myself, sometimes when people tell me something or when I do something, I tend to overthink many things. So it starts like little questions like if someone does not say hi to me this morning, do they not like me anymore? Do they not care about me anymore? Did I do something to make them mad? Challenging your thoughts is being like, what if like they're really busy and they didn't see me? And they did see me, but like I said hi, they said hi to me, but I did not hear. You know? And also it can also happen in testing, like what if I got this question wrong? Like every time I think I got question 3 wrong, I think I got question 2 wrong. It's good to check over them, but if you're 100% sure that you got it right, and you're confident in yourself, and you did what was best, like even when you do testing, it's like if you don't even know a question, it's best to limit it to 2 answers. So at least you have a 50-50 chance. So you have to be really confident in yourself and challenge those overthinking thoughts and be like, I did my best, and I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, you need to, sometimes it is the thoughts that you're having. Maybe we think the worst in the fears, and that could be the one that is causing us the anxiety. So as you're saying, thought stopping, challenging the thought is thought stopping. Stopping the negative thoughts. So instead of thinking negatively, start having alternative thoughts that could help you alleviate or lessen the anxiety. Number 4.
Think it through.
Yeah, think it through.
So when you're in an anxious position, this does not doesn't apply to testing and everything, but like you just think to yourself, is what I'm getting anxious about like really important? It's like, is it something that I'm gonna need? Gonna be important to me this same time next week or even in the future? Am I gonna need this? Because sometimes you can get anxious over nothing. We're human beings, guys. Have you ever gotten anxious over nothing?
So you can get anxious over nothing?
Yeah.
It's possible?
Yeah, it's really possible.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for example?
You can get anxious about like, what if people don't like my outfit? You're at school, nobody cares.
Yeah, everybody's probably, they say that sometimes when you go out there, you're thinking about others looking at you, and maybe they're also thinking you're looking at them.
Yes.
So both
of you are like
I just lost. So yeah, it's possible that sometimes you can have a sense of how is this causing me a disturbance at this time, and that way it can help you in the thought stopping and saying that if this issue is not gonna be this important to me tomorrow, then I don't need to really concentrate on it so much. Yeah, like the issue of the example you're given about clothing. Everybody's worried about their grades, so they may have no time to even remember what you're putting.
Especially like right now, like the very last quarter, everybody's focusing about their grades. Like everybody.
Yeah.
So nobody's even gonna care about what you're wearing.
What you're wearing. Yeah.
And even me, I don't even remember what I wore yesterday.
So it might not be that important at that time. Or even other things you may want to look at. Some people, maybe it's people or situations. If it is anxiety, if you're anxious about probably doing something, you'll be like, okay, what's the worst that you can be told? If it is a place or even asking someone for something, they are likely to say no, and no cannot kill you. It is just a no. So what is the best. So that can help you in moving on to that particular step, or taking the step and reducing the anxiety. And number 5, baby.
Number 5, listening to calming music. Music is actually something that, whatever taste your music is, it's nice to listen to calming music, because music can have a really calming effect on the mind and the body. So like if you're really anxious, good to like put on your favorite music and just like listen to it for a while.
Oh, music, yeah, music, and I love listening to music personally, and of course dancing too. She loves listening to music. She likes dancing at times with me. We're not that too cool. Nice music can help you. Which type of music do you listen to? What's other?
I listen to personally K-pop, but I can listen to other kinds of music. I just don't like rap.
Yeah, I like rap. She doesn't like the curses.
No, I just don't like the way. I like it. I don't like that either, but just like I don't like.
Do you like
it
the
all.
curses?
No, I don't like anything. I'm not really one like who listens to rap music on their free time. Most of my friends, I listen to like other kinds of rap music, but I don't. I mostly listen to K-pop or gospel music.
Yeah. And gospel?
And hyperpop, yeah, and gospel.
And gospel, yeah. And gospel. Music. Listen to music.
Music. Whatever kind of music that you like.
Yeah, that will keep you calm. Whichever music that you think will calm you down. And they say the nice and slow music has a psychological effect of cooling you down. So you can listen to nice and slow. The loud and the really hard music has a way of anxiety. So that might not work, especially in an anxiety situation. So nice, calm, slow music in a situation that is anxiety causing is likely to calm you down. So that's what we recommend. Then finally,
change your focus. Switch your perspective. Switch. Because like I said, if you tend to dwell on a situation for way too long, you tend to overthink it. So like that makes the situation even worse for you, because the more you overthink, the more possibilities that you think through, and like you would just end up like having an anxiety attack, and it just worsens your anxiety.
Worsens the anxiety. So if you focus so much on the situation that is anxiety causing situation, then you're likely to be more affected.
Yeah, like
Yes. So those are 6 steps of how to deal with anxiety, hoping that they are going to help you from us to you. And of course we are in the month of our mental health awareness, and we are looking at those issues that are so much affecting mental health, and hoping that you'll be able to get out of this month feeling better in all the situations that face you. We know that you cannot run away from these things, but you can deal with them, and that's why we are here to help you in that conversation, and hoping you're learning too. Thank you so much, Lulu. What else do you want to tell us?
I'm gonna give you guys 2 seconds to subscribe.
Yeah, 2 seconds to subscribe, and thank you so much for those who have worked with us up to this time. 500 is a lot. It's a lot. But please, if you haven't subscribed, please, if you haven't subscribed, go down there. We're on our road to 1,000. We can do it with you.